I think sometimes people think, oh, you know, the hair transplant is the be all and end all. You get your hair transplant and that's
I
it.
did.
Yeah, you know, the job's done and you can sort of
Yeah.
forget about everything else. But you're absolutely right. Hair transplant, those hairs are good, absolutely fine. But you've also got to look at the bigger picture and what's happening to the rest of the head. There is still a potential for you to lose hair elsewhere or hair to thin out. So yes, you know, a hair transplant could be great, but you also have to think about the rest of the head. And yes, absolutely, medications to try and prevent further hair thinning and to try and bring back those thinner hairs and making them thicker like they used to be.
My hair wasn't terrible. It wasn't terribly thin, and it is in my family, but it was more of a personal preference for me and to prevent it. Like I say, I knew that I'd probably get to 40 years old and be in a position that is then more difficult to reverse. So why wait was my idea around it all, which is why I did it early again. And I'm not saying that everyone should get there at 18, 19 years old, but I've got friends that have waited too long from personal experience and stories of mine. And one of my friends actually came into Juvenile after seeing mine, and he was completely bald, and it has completely changed his life. Then you've got guys that I know as well that have actually not had to go for the transplant because they've caught it early. But through my advice and seeing, again, from my Instagram or my stories saying, just try the products first. Don't waste your, not necessarily waste your money, but don't go straight in for the transplant, right? Use these products first because, as you just said, you might not even need the transplant. It's just a case of regrowing, reactivating, or just preventing that loss, right? So